light is not giving what it's supposed to give. What is happening? And I'm in all white. I am taking my glasses off today. Ain't nobody here. Ain't nobody here. Let's go TikTok. Wait, how does it say I'm live on TikTok and I'm not on TikTok live yet? Oh, God. I'm still alone on live. Can you believe that? I can still see that. Why can I still see that? Hi! Oh, we got our very first. Y'all are here. I'm here. I'm here trying to figure this out. My light is too much. TikTok is the only one giving me options at the moment. Good evening, everybody. How you doing? And we are live on TikTok. Hello, hello, hello. Straight from Tanzania. What's good? Can y'all hear me? I need to know, just so we're clear. I don't know what's happening with my ring light, but my ring light is tripping. I don't know if this light is good for all of y'all. We are ready. Yes, we are ready. Welcome, 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 welcome. How you doing, everybody on TikTok? If you are there, please notify. We are notifying viewers that you are live. Okay, TikTok, do your thing. And today I have decided to, man, I know I don't want to put these glasses on, but this backlight is killing us, sister. Say hi to the wig one time. Oh, hello, 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 everybody on TikTok who is joining us right about now. I am going to surprise people on Facebook today. I know last weekend I promised that I was going to go live on Facebook. So today, without further ado, I'm going to sample that one time. Hey, thank you. Thank you for saying I look good. I'm trying to avoid these glasses because some of y'all complained about the glare from my ring lights, but you'll understand this ish. You do. Wait, I don't even know if these people on Facebook can see a sister the way she want to be seen. How you doing? It's an interesting day, child. I put on my this is my Shaquita. No, Janiqua. It's my Shaniqua wig. Oh, I put on my Shaniqua wig for y'all today. It's harder than I can say. If you whoa, okay. Y'all let me know. Can I wear my glasses? Ooh, the glare is too much. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna do that to y'all today. So it's just going to be me and my ugly ass eyes. So let us tempt the Facebook people one time, because I am going live on Facebook today. How you doing? How has your weekend been? I love you too, boo-boo. I just saw that on I love you. You don't even know. What's good? What's poppin'? So wait, am I live yet? Somebody better go to my Facebook and let me know if I'm live. Oh, sending love from Somalia. Big out to you, man. Yo, people just surprise me at times with the places you be. Connect video source. What are y'all saying?
It's 12 o'clock.
Yes, I know. I've noticed. What's going on? You know what? I don't think I can even deal with it. Connect to video source. Complete post details. Okay. What's happening, y'all? I am trying to get our Facebook peeps on right about now. So forgive me if it looks like I'm taking forever. But in the meantime, y'all better hit me up with what's happening in your world. Let me know, how was your week been? I just want to know, fam. I just want to know what's popping. Who is Nadia? No one's telling me I resemble Nadia. Who's Nadia? Which Nadia? Huh? Hey, Praise, what's up with you? What's up with you? Okay, I'm gonna save that. I'm trying to figure it out right now. I don't know if... What's happening, puppy? You need... What's going on? My sound is off? What's good? It's what? Man, you know, I know project manager simu wangu ajja nampa bu messages oba kati ampa kaaki. Let me see. Where is everyone listening from? Everybody's listening from somewhere, honey. You better get used to this. There are so much love. Big up to yourself. Holla at everybody and tell me where you're listening to from and where you're watching from. You know, I was trying to put my phone number because I noticed most of you were trying to ask for my phone number. I'm going to try and pin a comment after this because I'm using my phone. I can't type that ASAP Rocky now. I'm ready for you too. But before that, I am trying. Okay, wait a minute. I am trying to bring the Facebook peeps on, and it's cray cray. It's cray cray. It's hella cray cray. I don't even know what's. Share the story, edit post. What's going? Mwe. Nze bine bintu bya Facebook umbikoyi. I am trying. Public. Select audience. Yes, I did. I selected an audience. Other than that, you'll be hollering at me where you watching us from. Let me know where you're watching us from. I hope you are watching us from wherever you are and you're safe, you're good. I don't know why YouTube is out here giving me all these light shenanigans, but I can change my lighting settings for y'all. In case you from Kololo, big up. Hey, mama, rich people things, eh? Okay, see you. Show off much. Show off much. I got bags under my eyes, yo. I didn't sleep last night. I literally just, I don't know. Woo, child. It needs, you know what? Why is, I don't need to choose an image. I don't get it. Facebook is tripping, y'all. I'm trying. What's up, Jacob Omtuze? Maulana Rain yesterday was burning. Who are those? Oh, those are the comedians, right? Club Don. Hey, but abatagenze adekunle gold. Nga muchimanyimbu. The economy is not your maza. What's up with y'all? Because clearly I know I am dealing with people who are inside. Abali outside to jabba sobola. Okay. Hey, yo. I cannot even figure this ish out. I'm sorry, Facebook. I'm trying to do this for all of us, but it ain't happening. It's just, yeah, I'm going live now, but y'all won't let me, and I don't know why, because even when I click on it, it don't do much. You have no events, you're also, oh, come off it. You know what, guys? I cannot deliberately. Facebook has decided to shut me out, and I'm not going to yell, kick, scream, and all of that. I ain't doing that. Cause bitch, you know. Edit thumbnail. Who said I need a thumbnail? I just want to go live. Does everybody have to do all these shenanigans? Yeah. Why am I home? Oh, you're asking about now, but yeah. You know what, guys? I have tried. I need to figure out this whole Facebook situation. Camera and microphone allowed, done. Okay, so then what's stopping this situationship from happening? It ain't happening. I'm tired. Child. Y'all can say I didn't try with Facebook. You see, the problem, I know most of you are looking at me like a dummy right now, but let me tell you something weird. For pretty much my entire career, I always had somebody running my social media accounts for me. So this is literally the first time. Oh, you want to give me a quick lesson on Facebook? Oh, yeah. So this is literally the first time that I have to run my accounts, and I am not tech savvy. I just need you all to understand that I am not tech savvy. This should just be wearing a sister out. And it keeps saying, create live video 1 out of 3. I do not have the time nor the patience for any of this bullshit. So, excuse my French. Someone told me, I love to see the comments when you guys come on social and you're like, T, you're so pretty and eloquent. I don't think you need to curse. I'm sorry. Real people curse. I know it sounds like an excuse, but yo, real people curse. Big shout out to everybody watching us from Dubai. Yes, I got out my Shaniqua wig for you. I told you, zo wig ingenda ziba mbalira kufa kuona. Hey, you reporting live from the no hair but all wig central of America. You are joking. I'm here. I'm here, people. I'm here. Okay. So, let me know, how has your week? Ninze muwere badia. Ninze muwere. I never thought once in my lifetime I'm going to be that chick who is like, ninze muwere. Nga franka ga show. Child of God. This is alarming. But anyway, wait. Big shout out to everybody. If you know you're on Facebook, I promise you I will not let down. I will definitely try to fix our situation. But for today, I don't even know, man. It's asking me for too much. I ain't ready for that. And yeah, I'm gonna close this laptop right here. And then we're just going to keep it 100, put this baby away, because clearly she ain't gonna help me much. So yeah. Oh, thank you. Y'all say I'm looking beautiful. I feel beautiful too. I do, people. I do. But yo, anyway, let me open my little book here of secrets. This is the book that keeps on reading. Like weekend, I write it in this, or the week. I usually write it in this book. So I tried winter for Facebook. Wala ingenda tula ngenda kola prep. Kubanze Facebook. Biganye. Big shout out to everybody who took their time out to come and join us on this live today. I am humbled. I appreciate your audience. Honey, I got a lot to get into. I got a lot to get into. So let me first bring out my petty Betty. Sipping on water, boo boo. I am not. Today is rosé. Yeah, we out in here because I got some things I want to talk about. And I need to be a little bit loose upon this. My hair is all over the place. Child, it's my Shaniqua hair. Get it together. Get into it. That's the whole situation. It's in a high top. I can hold it in a ponytail. I can let it go. I just feel like a 70s baby right now. You can tell me nothing. I feel like I'm winning. I know I'll be stressing y'all out with my madness. I know. But hey, we're finna be good. We're finna be fine. So like I was saying, yo, I have a lot that I want to get into today. Number one, so I got up today and there was a topic on Twitter. And I don't even know. I have some diehard lovely people up on Twitter who have fought for me, Bali. Even I, much respect, sorry for bumping on my chest because I have the microphone on, but yo, they will go hard for me. Big shout out to Carl Essie. That one has been my ride or die. 2 years ago when all these hashtags started, hashtag stop cyberbullying and all that bullshit like uneducated Ugandans be, these are the people that stood up for me and I forever love them. I respect them. So I got up to some conversations. Okay, during the week, the video that we did last weekend was actually viral, and I thank you for that. I wish we would not just make these videos viral, but we would act upon the messages in these videos. But it went viral. I saw it all over the place. You'll come to the TikTok and you download them and all of that, and I'm happy. This knowledge I want to share with everybody. So when the video went out, everybody had their 5 takes on it, and I'm comfortable with that. You need to understand, because I throw out criticism, I love when I'm criticized. I love it because it gives me room to grow or room to err. That's just who I am. So anyway, the conversation skipped from the message in the video and it went to why I left, or I'm shouting from here because I left. Like, y'all be petty. I like petty. Petty is good. But then there's stupid. Like, the video and the message was something totally different. But because y'all are some bitch, just some haters, you decided to forget what the message is. You just decided to shoot the messenger. You all got so triggered by the fact that I left. Let me ask, banange, nyine ebintu byagundi byenneetikka ne ngamba mbu najja n'ebisaanizo bye ebikuleeta America. Like, if you want to come to America, please, boo-boo, do your thing. I ain't mad at you. I ain't going to be mad at you. I'm going to be happy for you. But don't be angry that I left. Y'all be tripping. I don't get it. I really do not. You are so triggered by the fact that I left. I was seeing the commentary on TikTok too. I did. I seen it. I'm like, ain't that a bitch? Y'all a bunch of sour grapers. Like, so wait, you wanted me to stay in Uganda, speaking for your truths and being open to the governance of my country until I become a hashtag. Then y'all could hashtag me for 1 week and forget my ass in a cold jail cell. That's what y'all wanted for me. I'm sorry, I do not buy in that. I'm sorry, it don't work for me. It don't. It don't. So for everybody who is triggered that I came, mukwano, nawe osobola okujja. Tetukulinaako buzibu. Banayefuna ebisaanizo byojja sajja nabyo. Jangu, a man for himself. But don't begin twisting up me giving you a hard, cold truth and you being so triggered by the truth that you decide to run away from the truth and attack the messenger. That's just dumb. That's just dumb. It's just plain dumb. I was listening to another online radio, RX Radio. Big up. I have a couple of friends who work there. Good radio station. I like that Fat Boy did his thing. Yeah, he did his thing. But I was listening to him and his co-host, what's her name, Sarah? And they were talking about me and they were throwing a bunch of nonsense on air. Like, you don't even know my story. You don't know my story. You don't know where I am. You're out here giving false information. I'm like, child, triggered much? But mukakane. Anybody who wants to leave home has the right to leave home. If you feel you're not comfortable in the situation you're in, please go ahead and leave home. But you're not going to begin hating on me because I still have the audacity to speak out on the truth when it comes to the governing government in my country just because I left. You will not do that to me. No one is shutting me up. I'm going to say what I want to say, when I want to say it, how I want to say it, and y'all can tell me nothing. So now that we have that clear, shall we move on to the things that made my week? Ooh, to be honest, I'm seeing the commentary here. I think y'all are mad because I left y'all home and you don't want to come back home. And it's not for all of you who are watching here, because I know my good peoples that come and that come and we sit and do this thing together. I love you all. I do. I really, really love you all, the ones that are here genuinely. And to the haters that are also here, thank you. The view counts. The money is dropping really good. So thank you. I am not doing this with you, Patricia. But enough of petty Betty, because I can be pettier than that. Let's get into, child. My intro was actually something different. So I saw, I think this is not the first time. You've seen those couples that have put up billboards of either their birthdays or their weddings or whatever. I think the one that floored me was the most recent one I saw last week of a couple deciding to do their wedding launch, and they put up a billboard in Kampala. I'm like, naira be nkoko zino banange slave mentality etumenya. So explain to me announcing your wedding launch and then you tell me to come to your wedding meetings nkusondere. You just spent 5 mil trying to show off on a billboard. Why would I be giving you my money? Huh? I don't get it. I saw that thing and I was cringed. I was like, oof, ugh. Who thought that one? They didn't think it through. That's just banana guests about wedding. You who love these people that are getting married, learn how to respect your pockets. Yeah. Don't just be giving your money to any Tom, Dick, and Harry because they said in our sending the invite. Please come for my wedding launch. Are we going to marry each other? Am I going to be a part of that marriage? The same tenacity they use to announce these wedding launches and meetings, how come they don't give us the same energy when they are leaving these marriages or when they are going to cheat? They should be able to come and tell us, yes, like we did last time when I was getting married, tomorrow I am going to cheat. Help me. Respect your money, people. Stop giving all these couples your money and they are getting married, and then you do what? They are going to be in their marriages by themselves. Your help on one day is not the marriage. And I keep telling people, the wedding is not the marriage. You need to understand the wedding is not the marriage. The dress, the function, the mizindalo, the showing off, that is not the marriage. Ooh, the real work starts after that day. That is, if they cannot involve you in something that deep, why are you paying for them to have a party? Why? I think that's why I'm never invited to any weddings or any birthdays or any baby showers, apart from my true real ones. My real ones, they will know what to do. But other than that, I ain't spending a nickel, a shilling. Nada. Think when I invite you, don't send me. I am okay not attending your marriages. I will wish you well, regardless. Oh, God. It's so funny though. It's so funny. I don't know if it was a true situation, but I've seen it happen. Let's be honest. We've seen people put up billboards for the dumbest things. So let's keep it 100. That was something I wanted to talk about. Ooh, yo. Another thing, ooh, y'all be sending me super stickers. By the way, before we go into anything, some of y'all were asking me how you can support the channel, especially on YouTube. So on YouTube, I have super chat and super stickers and membership. So how they work is you just go on the screen right now. I know if you're watching me live, and if you're on a PC or a laptop, even on your phone, it's actually doable on your phone. Just check out my super stickers or my super chats. They have an amount you can donate to the cause. It's now a cause in whatever amount that you want. We have as low as 2K UGX. We're not paying in dollars. And for memberships, well, there are perks to the membership. If you're a member, you get to have all these other things. You get to have an inside look into my life. I get to do live videos for strictly only you, the members. So yes, you better look into that. We're trying to grow this channel, baby. We're trying to grow this channel. So yes, check out my super stickers and my super chats. And for all of you who want my WhatsApp number for business, especially for all of you who actually, for you guys who want to do advertising, my TikTok is lit. I have like the most beautiful people on TikTok, and I believe if you want to run an ad through me via TikTok or via this YouTube, it is a possibility. And all my social media accounts, because I have some loyal troopers up in there. So the number, because I can't put it up right now, I don't know if I can. Let me try to do that. Oh, actually, I think I can. I'm gonna put it up in just wait in a minute. I'm gonna need a okay. Ooh, child, I cannot see that. But anyway, the number is 0. I'm going to give you my my WhatsApp number. Please don't call because I won't pick up your calls. It's kind of cringe. 0754 298325. I'm gonna go again. 0754 298325. In case you have any business, but I'll be posting this up much later in my chats and all of that. I will pin the numbers. And for anyone who can't use the number and you want to reach out to me on social media, you know my platforms at Tina Fierce One. That's on Facebook, at Tina Fierce One on Twitter, and at Tina Fierce One with an H on the Tina on Instagram. All my DMs are open. Let's get it, people. Let's get it. Send in that your moolah. We're going to put it to good use. Where was I? Yo, I was reading something in the Daily Monitor, and they were saying Sri Lanka and Uganda have something in common. Apparently, when I was reading the story, it kind of felt so surreal. I read the story, it had something to do with the fact that Uganda could be, possibly. We're not sure, because I don't have the hard evidence. But they made it look like we're helped out in Sri Lanka's situation. Like they were hoarding money and stuff down here. I'm like, what? But that's so us. That's something Sebo would do. That is something Museveni would do. Help another dictator. He would. Easily. Because I was reading the expose on the Daily Monitor. I'm like, wait. We've been having such close relations with their people? Ooh, who wants the number again? Yes, the number is 754-298325. I won't forget to make my coin, but I'm like, this Sri Lanka situation. I think Trino Jeta get a small. more than we did. We really need to. I think we were hoarding money for Sri Lanka's government. I think we are actually part of the people who are laundering money because we are getting citations from so many agencies. I'm like, oh, wow. But it's not something we can pass by. We can pass Museveni. It is something so Musevenism. It is Chirabika. I was like, wow. I'm going to go easy on the Sri Lanka situation because I've not yet understood it to the fullest. And then, here's another thing that tickled my fancy this week, but dear. So, yes, Maggie, Uganda be up in this ish. We are all over the place like white on rice. So, within the week, I don't know how to start this conversation because you'll get easily emotional. Muri emotional nyo. Sekirinya and Alan Sewanyana have some grievances. So apparently journalists went to see them and they had a couple of things to say. They were decrying opposition and they were like, yo, these people forgot about us. Nobody's caring about us. And all that, hula baloo. And I remembered, like, yeah, we kind of did forget about them because, you see, the thing about Uganda is that we move on very, very fast. Very fast. Ugandans move on very, very fast. So he felt like the opposition members are not helping them enough. And I'm like, well, he's kind of right to do that. He kind of right if he wants to do that. But, thank you, Maggie. But, guys, there's a story that I'm not understanding. Not a single soul in Uganda doesn't know that they were actually put in jail for very trumped up charges. We all know those charges were made up. We know it. It's as clear as the daylight, child. It's as clear as Shilaga Shumba's diastema. It is clear, child. It is. We know it. The system easily can tell, and it says it knows it too, but there's something off. I said it last Saturday. There's something off about Sewanyana and Segirinya's case. I was still trying to comprehend the situation. I hear, his mom used to come to court all the time and she'd throw tantrums. Not tantrums, she was crying for her son. I understand, I'm a mama. And she would come and make all this noise. Oh, we all saw the antics. We did. Then I landed on the very rather disturbing news that she was granted 7 million. And ever since she was given 7 million, she has never, ever shown up at the court. Bamu 1 million musanvu nasirika bwechere teyaddamu. So I'm like, Sekirinya, if your own mother can stop showing up over 7 million, what happened to you thinking that the other people will care? I'm not saying they shouldn't care, but do I feel like opposition owes them something? I do not know. I feel like opposition did what they can. They do not run these courthouses. They do not run the first of all, we do not have a judiciary in Uganda. Our judiciary is as follows. We don't have judges, we don't have lawyers, we don't have attorney generals, we have Museveni. Nimbia. Achiwakana kubengalo. Teka yoka emoji ngo kubengalo. We have Sevo. He is our judiciary. He decides, people. He decides. So I'm like, well, I get it. You're angry. What do you want opposition to do? Someone tell me. What do they want opposition to do? Because maybe if they told opposition what they want to do, then probably opposition could try, and if opposition refuses to try, then there we can have a conversation. There is something off about that case. And I'm not going to delve into it, but I know by the end of this here, we are going to find out the exact reason as to why Alan Sewanyana and Mr. Update are in jail over trumped up cases that we all can see. We shall see. We shall see. And then another thing about them that I wanted to understand. According to our constitution, I can't quote for quote because Obongo Basano said that it's around midday here. Are they still members of parliament? Because it stated that if they miss how many hearings? Hey, if it exceeds a couple of hearings and you're not showing up in court, you are relieved of duties. Have they been replaced in their different constituents? Badia. Nange byonna sibimanyi. Huh? Are they still members of parliament? Because they have missed a lot of sittings. Are they still? This whole case is not just fishy from the government side. Like, we know the government side is going to smell like a rat. But what I'm not understanding is why it's smelling like a rat on the other side too. Something is not... it's not correlating whatsoever. But we'll get back into that, dear ladies and gentlemen. We will. With time, we will. Someone hit me up in the comment section and tell me if they are still members of parliament. We need to know. I need to know. Are they still getting paid while they're closed up? Think about that. Because if they're still getting paid while they are closed up, after missing very many hearings, I smell a rat. I really do. So are they still getting paid? Because that's a lot of money. I would sit comfortably in a jail cell if I knew about 40 million plus Uganda shillings is sitting on my account monthly. I know these are conversations y'all don't want to have, but we're going to have them. We have to have them. Are they still members of parliament? Are they still collecting that moolah? Somebody let me know. That's what I'm trying to know. That's all I want to know. Are they still or not? For all of you still asking me if you want to support the channel, I said it earlier on, but I noticed there are different people joining us. On YouTube, it's quite simple. I have super stickers and super chats and memberships. Look into them. They are at any price. Come through. Let's send this paper for the cause, because, yo, I got to buy equipment. I'm tired of using these lights. I'm tired. Not to fail, because with time. And we forgot them like that. Like I said, Uganda, bida mangu tukujake mikono mangu without fear or favor. Badia. Okay. I wanted to ask, abantu bano wamanga bagenda wa Elias lukwagaliwa aliwa. Have you noticed how silent he is? What happened to that very loud legal mayor in Fragmento Delicto beyakogeranga aliwa? I actually thought he would be front row and center with the Sewanyana situation. Where's he at? Somebody tell me. Yasidi kanyo. Muhammad Nsereko ye yadawa. After he was called a dimwit on national television by the legal rebel, he went even his Kabila amendment and law, whatever it was, he kept quiet with it. It was a social media situation. Mupi jukira. When legal rebel actually put him in his place and called him a dimwit. Badawa. Ngaba sidise. Chechiganda mass or chechiriwau, like I would say chechiriwau. I just like to remind you of all these people. No, I don't know. He's still on the bill in parliament. Who? So Muhammad Nsereko. Era bikolere yo tosobola mwasamya. And I'm going to public with this nonsense, because the public, we don't have time for this nonsense. We don't have time for this nonsense, my dear. We don't. Tuli bakowu. Tulina ebizibu nga ffe Abannayuganda. Temugenda tuleetera nonsense. We are tired. But ekyo tukigyeko emikono. Tudde mu maaso. So y'all remember last week I told you about the hiring of the CEO for Uganda Airlines. Uganda Airlines to me is turning out to be the trick that keeps on giving. And when I mean trick, I mean turning tricks. There's a trick and there's a pimp. Uganda Airlines to me is the trick. The pimp is the government. Let's keep it moving. And so anywho, last weekend I told you they rehired a CEO who was fired before for fraud. They rehired her, but here's what floored me this week when I found out that it cost the taxpayer, hashtag government money, or like Museveni likes to call it, his money. It cost him, us, the government of Uganda, 900 million Uganda shillings to recruit that CEO. Mumpulide. Kankabadidemu. Kankabadidemu. The CEO, for context, Uganda Airlines, always failing, has issues. We all know what it's all about. Bizibu, right? Uganda Airlines went out after firing pretty much everybody they had hired on allegations of fraud. They were not allegations, they were truth, facts. Fraud and nebigenderako, right? After that, they took time out and hired PricewaterhouseCoopers. Well, no, PricewaterhouseCoopers. PricewaterhouseCoopers, Waterhouse. That one! It's a PR. HR situation that hires. It's one of the good ones. It's actually British. It's a high-end situation. They've been in UG for a long time. PricewaterhouseCoopers, I think, one of them. So they paid them 900 million Uganda shillings to hire a new CEO for Uganda Airlines. And 2 days before it could expire, that is of course the date of people handing in their resumes, 2 days before it could expire, they hired, yes, PricewaterhouseCoopers, that one. 2 days, like in the nick of time, 2 days before they could close off the hiring and sending in resumes, they rehired someone that was fired before for fraud, and it cost us 900 million Uganda shillings. I want to know, were they planning on finding this CEO on Mars? Were they going to go to the moon? Were they going to move? They were going to trek. Were they going to dig her out of the ground? Because it all makes sense. 900 million Uganda shillings went to finding a CEO that the president reappointed 2 days before the exercise could actually end. I feel like we are jokes. No, I don't feel like it. We are. We are jokes. 900 million to get someone that we had fired before. You know why she was fired? She overpriced a PR company. Instead of asking for, I think it was, she asked for 630 mil, and yet the actual amount was way less. Then she got fired. Insane. Uganda. I want to know why they keep saying we're a poor nation. Do you think we are poor? Or is it because we are saying these amounts in shillings? Huh? Okay. That happened. That happened. Let's move on. Something excited social media. So something excited social media. It was a receipt going, it was mostly on Twitter, a receipt of or it was 31 million, and people couldn't actually tell that it was an order book. Then Ugandans took to Twitter talking about people spend this much in what economy? In what economy? Nabagamba, stop taking these things for face value. The receipt was actually for Laparonis, and it had to do something with one of Sheila's party nights. And I was asking friends on ground, they're like, that Chop Life thing is dying, it is dead, it is a bunch of girls who show up, they Uber pool together, they go tap drinks and just take photos together. I'm like, whoa. We ain't doing that. Stop falling for all the bullshit. Please, stop it. I saw you people posting it on your platforms. Now 31 million, someone bought beers. It's an order book. You couldn't read. You couldn't read. Mwana munyiza at times. But I am here. I am here for you. We shall beat all of this nonsense together. Whew, Yuji, child. I was like, wow. Munyambe. Because I have people who have been going to this Chop Life thingies, and when they tell you what's actually on ground, it's sad. It's sad. And this is one thing I wanted to tell you guys. Stop falling for the BS. Kakati dabona ze ku TikTok yanga ngamba wagwa mutata nkuyise. Nzaya gwa mungo nonya. I'm in my petty mood today. I will come for you. Alright, moving forward. The biggest story from home this weekend. Okay, there's so many. There's so many. The Karamoja story. I remember talking about it last weekend, but we didn't go into details about the Karamoja story. My thing with the Karamoja story, it's so sad that in the year 2022, we have people dying of hunger, starvation, and what's really sad is that my government pretty much acts like the rest of Uganda doesn't exist simply because they're trying to keep their calm and collect and all of that ish in the central region. Like government's biggest problem, Museveni's biggest problem, NRM's biggest problem is not Uganda, it is central Uganda. To a point that they forget the rest of Uganda exists. They only remember the rest of Uganda simply because it is a money-making scheme for them. Case in point, Karamoja, y'all should have paid attention to Karamoja the time when they made our now Ministry of Education / first wife / we do not care / you are not qualified first lady to become the Ministry of Karamoja. That is when I was like, something's off. Then I remembered, if she's the Ministry of Karamoja and Uncle Salim Saleh is the one in charge of mining and all of that ish because they're the ones looting it, that is why it was in the family. That is why it was in the family. We know, we ain't stupid. You know, but when they moved her from Karamoja, I'm like, okay. Golo diawedeyo. Jukida, we have just found out we have how many tons of gold? Again, amigo. So, this is what I wanted to ask, and y'all can help me with it. And I remember, I think it was last year, I came and I explained to you federal system. Most people, especially the NRM government, what NRM did was to make sure Ugandans never understand what federalism is. They made federalism look like it's a Buganda thing. And it's so sad that even Ugandans never take the time out to understand what federalism is. You look at Kenya, in case you didn't know, Kenya is a federal state. America is a federal state, right? Federalism is not about Buganda. Federalism is about Uganda, but regions taking control of what's in their region, collecting their own taxes, building their own hospitals, their own roads, and with one central government that is not directly attached to any one of them, that any of these states can make their own decisions. That is what federalism is. In case you didn't know, Kenya is a federal state. Yes, when they wiped their constitution clean in 2017 after they had all those fights. You all saw it. It was gruesome. They are now a federal state, and each region is responsible for itself. That's why you see it's growing at a rate that we cannot comprehend as Uganda. Meanwhile, in Uganda, what are we? We got one guy. Amazi bwe gagenda mu nyumba yange sina kubira national water nkubira Museveni. But imagine, in a federal state, this is what's going to happen. Say I'm in Hoima. Okay, let's say I'm in Karamoja, and if we're in a federal state. In Karamoja, it means when they mine marble, gold, copper, limestone, silica sand, black granite, tantalite, did you know all those things are actually in Karamoja? Let me read them for you, right? The people that are actually starving. This is what they have in their backyard in Karamoja. They have copper, limestone, silica sand, black granite, tantalite, and gold and marble. Babidina. So imagine if it was federalism, right? If we were in a federal state, Karamoja would get royalties off of what is being mined out of its state. Right? They would be responsible for their hospitals, their schools, their roads, everything to do with theirs, because all the taxes coming from that region would be theirs. They would decide how to use them without the central government having to say anything. Case in point. Now think about that. If every region, like it was back in the day, if every region was responsible for its hospitals, its schools, its roads, its everything, do you know how fast we would elevate as a country? But Museveni came out here with his goons and they made you think federal, because Mujita federal, hey, they made you think that federal is a Buganda situation. No. Buganda only understood it too well because they had used it before and they saw it had actually helped them go farther. Because imagine if you don't have to wait for Museveni and MPs to decide if you will get a hospital in your town. Imagine if you didn't have to wait for anybody. Actually, in a federal state, your local chairman has more power than your MP because he is directly involved with your situation there. He's in the mix. You have members of parliament who come to your villages. Nebaba saba obululu mu 2020. Mudamu kubalaba 5 years later nga bakomyewo kusaba bululu bulala. They do not know how you are doing. They do not know the state of your schools, the state of your hospitals, the state of your roads, the state of your safety in your regions. They do not know. So Museveni knows for a fact that if he actually decentralized and we went into federal system, him and his goons would have nothing. They would have nothing. He would not be able to control a lot because every state would be in charge of its own taxes and resources. But of course, that's a conversation we are not ready to have, are we? Are we Uganda? No. We have still failed to have the conversation about speaking up and you're telling us to speak of federal. Wow. I need you all to take some time out. We all have the internet. Can we use it? Try to understand what a federal system is. You will be thankful. You will be very thankful. We would not imagine. Zomanya chisingo okunyiza. Museveni agenda natule kololo. Nebatandika okwesonda omuku one by one. Yes, dear President, we the people of Koboko are here to tell you that we do not have 2 toilets and a mortuary. Then it's like, I will. Nabanja, see what you can do about that. Yes, Museveni, we the people of Fort Portal just want to tell you, we do not. Who is he? That is way too much power at the helm. And that's why you see countries like Kenya can easily, flawlessly transition into new leaderships because they know the president has only so little power. The power lies in the hands of the people in the bases of these states, these regions. But you people do not want to have the conversation. You don't want to have this conversation, do you? Take time out. Read on these things. I have had the most ridiculous conversations with people who look elite and they don't understand what federal is. Simply because Buganda used to say, Twagala federal. Y'all didn't take the time out to understand what a federal system is. If we had a federal system, we would not give two flying doves about what Museveni and his goons are doing, because he would be able to only take as little as he is given, because the money is going to be decided by us, the people, down in each state. Each state will have the right to build its own self. We'll be in charge of our schools, we'll be in charge of our hospitals, we'll be in charge of our infrastructure, we'll be in charge of job creation in our state. But no, when we say federal, they're like, I'm a Maganda. Am I a Muganda? I'm a Munyora and I have never wanted federal more than this. Whee! They are mining oil from my village and my people are suffering. Suffering. They don't even have a penny. But the oil is coming from them. And Museveni knows this. He knows this. That's why he cannot put you on what a federal system is. He knows this because when he is in this centralized situation, he gets to control everything. He has a hand in everything. So y'all will not understand that, oh, the security of this place is like that, or the food here is like that. You will have no say. You will need him. So basically, you'll be his puppets. He's the string master. You're the puppets. But imagine if we all understood what being in a federal system is. Busoga would not be crying of poverty and jiggers. Chiswaza. Hoima would not be crying that we do not have schools or this. Even Mbarara, that you're talking about and you think everyone is fine. No, not everyone is on Kaguta Street, my dear. Mbarara has broke people suffering who only have one cow. Gulu would not be suffering. We would all have a say. Each region would grow itself without caring if the government, the central government, is giving them anything. And that would help with privatization. But do you know what Museveni did? He made sure he privatized every little thing. Every little thing. This man has played us. Woo, child. He has played us. Y'all better wake up. I'm serious. You better wake up. Educate yourselves. You need to educate yourself. I used to tell my kids, and my kids, my eldest right now finds it very ridiculous. But from when I understood he understands what I do, I told him, you're always going to have the Constitution on you. Read your damn Constitution, people. It does not even take up 2 KB space on your phone. Download the Constitution of your country and go through it. There is so much we can do away with if we all understood our rights, if we all understood our Constitution. And let's be honest, we can actually swipe this Constitution away. Kenya did it, so could we, if we wanted to. But again, are these conversations we're ready to have, Badia? Huh? Are these conversations you're ready to have? We won't get a federal. Ngamugamba Baganda. They're playing tricks on you. Federal system. Google it. What is a federal governing system? Google that shit. You will thank me later. We would not be crying. We would not all have to line up and look for Museveni to tell us if we can get a school, if they can build us a hospital, if our hospitals can have medicine. Oh, yo, guys, we are in an age and a time and an era where all these things are accessible to us. Educate yourselves. Yes, the UAE too. It's under a federal system of governance. Bacha balobeseza ku multi-party system jembumanyi. Webogera federal ngamugamba abo Baganda. Nedda. Baganda bachimanyi. They know what it would do for them. Look at how organized, and you know these are things I can't hate upon. I'm not a Muganda, but I'm a Ugandan. I can't hate Baganda for one reason. They are very calculative cats, and they can actually run their governance. Just look at how Mengo works. In all this madness, just look at how Buganda and Mengo works. They have a system that works for them. Bulungi nyo. The only thing echibionona chiriacho chimu. that Museveni understands if he lets them have federal, they will supersede. He won't be able to loot with him and his cronies. Read, people, read. Federal governance is what all these countries that seem to say, oh, we are third world countries. We are not third world countries. We have enough money in our country to make every region blossom and prosper equally, because we have a lot. Our country, look at Kenya. Kenya doesn't even have that many minerals, by the way. They don't. They're middle income status. For us, our middle income status, our president is forcing it on us. World Bank said, no, he's like, I have said. We are middle income. La. Guys, wake up. So for me, the whole situation of Karamoja, when I was looking at it, I was like, if we were in a federal system, Karamoja would probably be one of the richest regions because they have a lot. They have a lot, but these people have understood that they can loot openly under this centralized system. We need to wake up. How are people dying of hunger? Meanwhile, that same place has 20 MPs, 2 ministers, and we also have a minister of disaster preparedness. Somebody tell me how somebody's meat can fall off the bone due to hunger. And no, we are just seeing it now. Government is now like, we shall send them seeds. Bana ebijanjalo, bana binakula diba. Tebiba sange nga bafudde. Huh? Seriously, Karamoja, Agnes Nandutu aliye yasinika mannyo. Bwe yaliko NTV, Agnes Nandutu. Soon as she went to parliament, she became garbage, useless, nothing. Oba tubaweera kyobululu. Ffe basiru enewe. 20 members of parliament, 2 ministers, and couple that up with the minister for disaster preparedness. But people are dying of hunger in 2022. In Karamoja, the same Karamoja that has gold, marble, copper, limestone, silica sand, black granite, tantalite. Meanwhile, there is a drought too. Naye government yo yasazeewo bagenda baweereza ensigo bazisimbe batya. Banaye nze no government. I sit back and I'm like, wow. Yeah, you had that. 20 members of parliament, each earning about 45 million. You had me right. Are in charge of Karamoja. But it was only up to last week that it came to light that people are dying of starvation in Karamoja. Agnes Nandutu, her first order of business when she walked into parliament was to ask for what? A new office? What did she ask for? This is just sad. It's really sad. I can't keep up with you. I can't. These are the things we can change. We can change this issue. But because we are not educating ourselves, bali tulunda nga nte nze nja kuddamu nkibagambe batulunze nga nte. So Karamoja is starving. Then the biggest conversation of it all was because as the Karamoja news came out, this is where I'm like, now Ugandans, wallahi, you're something else, right? As we're dealing with the situation in Karamoja, Noop comes out and they say they're going to donate food to Karamoja. I'm like, big up on yourself. That's a good situation. And I need for your people to understand. I have said this before and I'm going to say it again for Atante Gera, especially you NRM hoodlums who come to my socials as I called you to Mbav. I am not a Noop person. I am not an FDC person. I am not an NRM person. I do not belong to any party because I know I know the politicking that goes into parties. I am simply one thing. I am pro-change. So for all of you who want to bundle me up and put me in noob simply because I speak on them, get it together. I speak on them because they are standing for something that I believe in. It doesn't necessarily make me a noob person. And I have told this to people 1,000 times. I think I need to repeat it. I do not fall in any party. If noob fucks up, I'ma holler at them and say they messed up. That's the truth. That's me. They don't jabba wana bwe musiriwala encha njabba kuba, and you can't do nothing because I don't fall for nobody. I'm just pro-change. I want better. And I feel we deserve better. And whoever is giving me that better, I'm a ride with them. That's just how I am. That's how I be. So anyway, in the midst of all this madness that was going on, man, Noop says they're going to send food up to Karamoja. We big it up. We saw it on Twitter and everything. And then in the midst of them saying they're going to give that, they come out and announce that they're going to be building headquarters. And then there was some stupid, uneducated, petulant beings. Wow. Who came out and they're like, I do not believe that in the midst of all of this, what is happening in the country, fuel prices are going up, the economy is down, and you as Noop, you're going to begin asking people to kusonda money, put together money, pool resources, and you buy and you build a headquarter. I'm like, first of all, how stupid can one bunch of people be? Like, some of y'all come on social media thinking you're going to be smart, and then you end up looking stupid. Usually in Zimbagamba, don't allow me to embarrass you. Sagala Baswaza. How are you going to ask Noop to change the situation in the country, yet you know the governance that is in charge of it? How are you going to ask an opposition party that is not in government to fix your roads, fix your hospitals, fix your economy, fix your everything, yet you cannot even rally the troops with them when they tell you to kuunge? Wina magezi. Like, I don't get it. When Noop comes and tells you, people, let's stand up for our rights, 3,000 will stand. The 45 million or 38 will be like, nah, we good. We can still eat. Tulina abana, mwagala bafe, mwagala tufe. We are not. But when Noop comes out and says, okay, since you all have all decided to do what you're doing, this is what we're also doing. Munyiga. Tell me how you want an opposition party that is not in governance right now to fix your situation. How? Under what jurisdiction? As who? With what rights? But I'm like, our question was, I tell this goes out to NRM bots. I know you are paid a penny to tweet nonsense, to Facebook idiocy, to come on our platforms and just keep talking about nonsense. I know you are paid, but damn it, at least give your employer money for value for his money. You cannot just come out and say nonsense like this. Huh? What is this stupidity? How are you asking you're asking a government, you have skipped the government that you should point your guns at and tell them we need better economic situations, we need better infrastructure, we need jobs, we need this, we need that. You would rather shy away from that and attack Noop. But when Noop comes and tells you, but dear, tukunge, tuogere, temuchagala echo, chibanyiza, chibayisa bubi. Mwana, muswaza namwe. Get it together. Get it together. Mwagarachi, what do you want? At times I humble down. I'm like, wait a minute, check it. We are trying to give people freedom, but they are not yet ready for this freedom. Have you people thought about it? That maybe us who are preaching change and freedom and all of this, we are preaching to a group of people who are just comfortable in their slave situation. You're comfortable with the situation. Because the double standards and the hypocrisy humbles. It takes me away and I'm like, ooh, are these the people I'm speaking for? Muswaza badia, muswaza. Nedda. So anyway, I was like, wow. Y'all are mad that Noop decided they are going to have headquarters built for themselves. But y'all were not mad when Amama Mbabazi was given a lot of money back in the day to build headquarters for NRM that were never built, and no one knows where the money went. And up to today, NRM is still renting, and by what I'm hearing, child boo-boo, their rent has been due for a couple of years. Of course, no but Mao, our biggest askisa bootlicker, you name it, came out and is like, as DP, we are building. DP, do we care? Someone tell no but Mao, we do not care about DP. We will not care today. We will not care tomorrow. I highly doubt we'll care the day after tomorrow. Someone send Norbert Mao that message. He failed. Him and his party failed. They had time. You know, they had time to do something, but they didn't. And we do not care because he has been a double agent for too long. Norbert Mao, you have shown your behind way too many times. You know, they say the higher a monkey goes, the more it exposes its bottom. And Norbert Mao has done that. We all know you're a double agent. We all know you are in for the money because you know the relevance you'll never have. Norbert Mao should not confuse anyone at all. At all. You should not even give him the time of day. You should really not give that man the time of day. Because he knows for a fact. He knows it. He is a stooge. He knows for a fact his party will never bring anything home. They will never rule. They will never win the hearts of the people. They will never have a majority. They will always just be there. No, when I say they'll just be there. So why is Norbert giving you headache? He is paid for the confusion he causes. So he came out and told us that they also have their building. We do what? Tukolechi. Norbert tukolechi. Tuje kupate yamwe tukole yochi. What news are you going to give us that you haven't given us in the 30-something back years? You failed for 30 years. Noop came in just 3, 4, 5 years. We are destabilizing. They are destabilizing. The youth are standing up. They are understanding that the people have the power, and that's why it's people power. And you... Yo. I cannot deal with this. Cannot. Moving forward, but I'm going to keep reminding you, whoever is watching this live, internet, take time out. It's not going to take you more than 10 minutes. Read about a federal system, and most importantly, download the constitution of your country. Download the constitution of your country. You have nudes on your phone that are eating up more space. You have songs that you haven't listened to on your phones that are eating up more space. Just download the constitution of your country. Mumfuna. Alright, let's move forward, people. All of y'all who are still asking, yes, I still have super stickers and super chats. I see the messages. Yeah, you can, if you want to support the cause, just go to my super stickers, super chat, and the memberships. I'm going to keep saying that I need to get used to it. Okay, child. Okay, so this story, oh child, is the tea. I need to sip. On Twitter and Facebook, I know you people know Anne Whitehead. She's that white chick who was Bobby Wine's PR for quite some time. And ever since she left his side, she has made it a point to remind us that she thinks she made Bobby Wine what he is. Probably she did. Maybe she didn't. You know, probably. I can't refute nothing. I can neither confirm nor deny the allegations. But anyway, so last week, she comes on these platforms and she was mad. Who was she mad at? Kakwenza. Who is Kakwenza? Which of you Ugandans don't know who Kakwenza is? He was the guy that poked the lion's nini. He was put in for torturing. He was tortured. And he left the country without a passport. Mamusagane magic. We don't know if he used a broom or whatever, but he left. So she comes on social. For all of you who didn't see it, she was on social media ranting about him. She goes like, this guy, you guys are only seeing that he's a Simanya, what? He's against the regime, but I refuse to be behind him because he's an animal. He's a monster. He manipulates women. He uses them, and then he leaves them. He impregnates them, and he leaves them. And it was a big deal because Twitter was like, woo, we knew there was something wrong about that writer. Oh, Twitter, we like to get rallied up. We're like, Kakwenza this, Kakwenza that. We love us some tea. You know how we love tea? I love tea. I was reading all those text messages like, he does what to them? Then what? Okay. I read that issue and I was like, yes. Wow. Interesting. So she gave her submission. And the whole of social media was team her. Because you see, as women, we've always had the woman card. Once you say a woman was done to what, to who, by how, we're up in arms. We rally the troops. Everybody was on her side. I didn't say shit because I know. Even to be a Uganda, in a second. Just like the wife can snatch off this wig, it can change. Tuba tukyali awo baddiya nti nze kati mbawa mawulire. Tuba tukyali awo nga Auntie Stella Nyanzi enters the chat. I'm like, Wanji, what is Auntie Stella saying? So after Anne Whitehead had said Kakwenza is a manipulator, he uses women, he abandons them when they get pregnant, he's a user, he sleeps with girls and he leaves them. She said so many things. Woo! The patriarchy was scared. The patriarchy was shook. Woo, child. Auntie Stella enters into the chat. Yabiri nyamunga lumonde owa mulujja. Manyinga bwosotera lumonde mulujja. Auntie Stella comes out and she comes like, hey, Anne Whitehead is just bitter now because she had the audacity to fall in love with a married man who knocked her up, very well knowing that he's a polyamorous situation. I was like, Otio, Auntie Stella, you get it. Hey, Auntie Stella told us the truth. From 1 minute, we were thinking she is rallying. We thought Anne Whitehead was there for the women that had been wronged. Next thing we know, she is the woman that has been wronged. Apparently, Kakwenza dipped his pen into her ink pot and the baby was born. Child, I was like, this is getting messy. I love messy. Who, child? Child. I reached out to Kakwenza. Dare I say it? I chat with Kakwenza. Like, we're cool. He got my number. I got his. We chat every once in a while. He a man. He's regular. He's people's. I'm like, Daddy, what's going on? He's like, He wrote me something like, Bangladesh. I'm like, what? But here's the thing why I don't refute this. Auntie Stella Nyanzi never ever minces her words. If that woman come out and say that is a shoe, baby girl, baby boy, chikirize yongato. So when Auntie Stella Nyanzi said, she pregnant for him, he left her. He's in a polyamorous situation, so meaning his wife knows that he finna hit up any girl he want to. I'm like, so where's the manipulation here? Because they were all of consenting age. Dear ladies, please hesitate from using the female card all the time. It will embarrass you. The female card, it works so good for us. But please hesitate to use it because at some point, it will embarrass you. It embarrassed that one. Whoosh. Child. Now I'm out here thinking how she's dealing with that. And then, you people are so weird. So my sources come in and they're like, T, what if, and this is a big what if, maybe, we don't know. They're like, what if Anne Whitehead is CIA? I'm like, no. Now I feel like I am in Elias, the city. Vadia. Chini Uganda mama nyabo. Mama say, please, ladies, females, I'm telling you this from one female to another. Hesitate using your female card when your emotions and feelings are involved. I'm a female. I know very well and good that at times I make very bad decisions simply because I'm emotional. And that's how I was made. I'm not going to hate on that. I love that about me. You dig? Sometimes we as females will approach a situation the wrong way because we want to get the pity card, because we're trying to throw a pity party for ourselves. But then that ish can come and bite you in the butt. It bit Anne in the butt. We were all shooketh. We're like, wait, you are the one they manipulated and used. We're going to have us a baby anytime soon. She's going to be black and white. The unity of two countries. Woo-loo-loo. Say amen. I want to see how that story. Bambi Batiera Bisanyo. I had so much respect for Anne Whitehead. I did. I have so much respect for her voice. She has lived in my country for a minute, to a point that at times I would feel offended when she would have the audacity to say certain things about my country, being she's white. But then I understood it's not about your skin color. Home is not a place. Home is where you call home, period. But yo, that was messy. That was almost our version of Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Lord have mercy. Do you want me to talk about the Rocco situation? The government says they want to bail them out. Then when push comes to shove and the government is ready, they chair it in parliament. They're like, okay, we could buy. Then Rocco, they checking the papers. They're like, wait, the shares that government wants to buy at 226 something million do not exist. There is no legal document from the company. But here's the most interesting fun fact about the Rocco government bailout. Government apparently is going to borrow money. They are going to borrow money in order to bail out Rocco. I don't think our priorities as a country are together. I think Rocco is another Pinetti. Yeah, I'm coming to the Pinettis of this world. That is going to be my closing statement, because what the fuck? Child. I don't want peace. I want problems. Always. Always. Because wow. How you tell me you want to bail out someone who has said they are crashing, they're going under, they can't afford. And you're like, don't worry, I'll borrow in order to help you. Who did it? Either someone's economics is not economicsing, or the fact that we don't have a governor of Bank of Uganda for a while, and that is why things are going to the left, like a Beyonce track. Child, you know Uganda. Atufuga tumumanyi naye sigwe twalonda. Cheche kizibu ekisinga obunene. Nabanja had something to say. Nabanja had something to say about the Karamoja situation. She said something like, you know what is so sad? What is so sad is how these government officials will tell us point blank that they are going to steal that money, they are going to steal that food, don't send it there. And we let it pass. Nabanja be out here telling, ooh, she's a telltale, ooh. Nabanja will tell all her bosses' secrets by mistake. Nganti tayagala tasobola kubunira. Asinikiriza nnyo ayogera. Nabanja musagana yoyo. But anyway, where were we? before I can shout out. I always leave. People, this is the main event. Terrence Howard. He was born in Chicago, Illinois. He is known for acting in movies like Hustle and Flow, which was a personal favorite. He is known for the classic The Empire series, where he acts as Lucius Lyon. And he got him some cookie. That guy, Jesus. Hey, he came to Uganda too. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take this time out to hit me up in the comment section and tell me, did you all watch that clip of Terrence Howard explaining the geometry of hydrogen to our president? I was like, what in the, who, how, why? Oh Lord, I think there's a guy, we need to find the broker who keeps bringing us all these lunatics. Who is it? Tumufune banaye nabagamba tubakuve MP. Onobwe tumufuna. Tumugalamize chizadde tumukube. Like, what in the world was Terrence talking about? Now y'all need to understand. The science that Terrence Howard was actually talking about is real. It is real. But I need you to understand that for us to achieve that, it's going to go through a lot. Why would an American leave the land of the free and the brave, right? And come to a third world country because he loves us so much to pitch some shit that he can't do in his country? Don't you think Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, you think they could not afford to do this same technology? Why haven't they? Do you people know how much it cost to do what he was talking about? The technology exists. I need y'all to get it. That ninja, someone give him a Golden Globe, an Emmy, whatever they got, give it to him. He won. He was acting the fuck out. And I thought we were the special ones, but then it hit me. Terrence Howard has been on a downward spiral pretty much his entire career. So every time that man forgot that he is not in character all the time, he was reading off a damn script. He didn't know what the he was saying. I'm like, why are we being embarrassed? Is there someone who comes to these countries and says, hey, yo, check it out. 45 million guys live in a small place called Uganda and they don't know anything. So if you want to fleece them, show up. They will grant you audience. We just got out from the Ekonyokari. Before the Ekonyokari, we had Kanye West. He wanted to turn Uganda apparently to a Jurassic World. Before that, they brought for us the Real Housewives of Atlanta to do what was mananyetingumanya. I really don't know. Before that, we had the sham doctor who came at the beginning of COVID and he had told us he was going to do what? Why are they doing this to us? What did we do? Do we need to send in repentance? Do we need to go to a booth and repent? What the fuck is this madness? Terrence really sat up there and made us look like a whole bunch of fools. I was mad. I was like, how can he disrespect us like that? America nene tewalia singa America land if he wanted to do this shit. And what pissed me off is how our president was also playing along. BM7 needs to learn how to be a better actor. Because he was trying to play along, he was asking questions and answering himself. Then I went back to a couple of interviews that Terrence Howard has done in the past and I'm like, this nigga crazy. But before that can even piss you off, how do you bring a guy like Terrence Howard to your country and give him that much PR? The ninja is PR suicide. He is battling tax fraud. He's a wife beater. He is a horrible person to work with. And we are out here throwing our motherfucking fingers up like, yeah. I am pissed off with Abatoro for letting that ninja come to your kingdom and meet your king. How can you be disrespected like that? He a clown. He is a big-ass clown. Chicago has issues. They have the biggest fucking crime rate out there. Let him go. to Chicago, Illinois. Ninja is talking about hydrogen and the science of it. He was at Pratt University for only 3 semesters, 3, and he left to consider his acting career. Here he is telling us about the geometry of fucking hydrogen. Muhozi, the death you will die shall not be of natural causes. I swear to God. Because these are Muhozi things. If you people don't remember, during Muhozi's birthday, there was a video that circulated of Terrence Howard wishing him a happy birthday. And now they want to act like, oh, he just showed up. He just showed up. First of all, Terrence Howard is not even such a big deal for us. We don't care about him. Bring us people that matter. You brought us Kanye West with his wife and all their followers. They didn't even take 3-5 photos to tell people where the F there was. Nobody remembers Uganda. We paid them. They bought the Housewives of Atlanta. Same shit. Akon. Same shit. Who is brokering these deals? I am mad as hell, man. No, the hydrogen, a new form of, you think Elon Musk, the guy who built a Tesla, would not want to be up on some hydrogen shit? But oh, we are going to be saved in the motherland by Terrence Howard. He had the audacity to lie. Since I was born, I knew about Uganda. Nigga, you knew about Uganda just like yesterday. I know you got, there is no pure typical American you meet and you ask and tell them I'm from Uganda. They'll be like, where is that? And then you have to say it's not. You can't tell them I'm from Uganda. They don't get it. You have to tell them I'm from Africa. That's it. You brought us Terrence fucking Howard out here acting his butt off like a dumb fool. Watch him to joga. I'm 7 never abantu wamujja kufa bubinze nchogedde. The hell was that nonsense? Hey! Akon tuchamulinze with his Akon City. They all just think of reasons to come to Africa and get tax exemptions. Because you see, when you start out an outreach in Africa or elsewhere in the US of A, you get a tax exemption. This is a guy who is facing a tax fraud case. Don't you see the connection? Yeah, let me ask, how useless is our president that he gives audience to every Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes into the country? When is this guy running the country? He has time to meet every local celebrity who shows up. Have you also asked yourself, how come these guys don't go to places like Kenya, Rwanda, Tanzania? I have not seen any American go there and say, oh, we got this idea. Tanzania has so much land. Abi, they can start anything in Tanzania. But have you had that nyokari? Why is it they only bring it in Uganda? Huh? Mwebuze badia. Nairobi etuli kumpi. They have a booming economy. Booming! How come they have not taken this nonsense there? Tebagala yo. Fabali mo fertile. Kudiruchi. You'll be triggering a sister. You'll be triggering a sister. Wow. Twafuka chidukiro chabononyi. And these are the things I was telling you. Your president is not going to take you seriously if you cannot tell him to stop doing stupid nonsense like this. Mutu swaza. I was like, Shadroom, come for Terrence Howard. Come for your people. America, please, come for this clown. He's not ours. We don't want him. Let the Americans take him. The Americans spat him out. And then we, in Uganda, we are taking him in. The geometry of hydrogen, the protons, to give us a new type of flight. Ninja, please. Ninja. Effing, please. What is this new curry? What did we do? Where do we go and say we are sorry? Who do we kneel down to? The Pope? Do we just get absolution from anyone? I need to know. God damn. You'll be breaking a sister's heart on a daily. God. Oof. Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard came to my country and said, He has a genius plan. This guy was this guy he was doing an interview I think 2 years ago, and he talked about, I was in my mother's womb and I woke up and I knew I was in my mother's womb. Nigga, what crack you smoking? That's that good. That agumafuta ganyonyi ndoza ge bamuwadanu se. Pune to swallow you, our Kenyan counterparts, Rwandese, Tanzanians, Congolese, even Somalia, they be looking at us and they're like, God damn it, ninjas, please. Huh? Our president has so much time. Anyone who walks into the country and is from Hollywood and the son says, I think I like him because my wife watches her or him, let us meet him. Daddy's like, okay, young boy, I will excite you and your wife. Let them come in. We have a failing economy and a country that has gone to the dogs, but our president has the time to meet up with Terrence fucking Howard. A failure that even Hollywood spat out. Investor to investor. And you all notice how our president was like, do you want land? I give you land. Is it your land, Museveni? Someone needs to remind Museveni, Takasiri, how much land do you want? I can give you land. Come on in. Net Gawe. Huh? Man. Hey. My battery is low, so I gotta go. I'll leave you with those humble words, my dear peoples. Like, we need to be loud. We need to talk out. We need to stop this nyokeri because they're going to keep disrespecting us. I do not want to be disrespected. Saza musango kubera muna Uganda. Nawe tewaza musango. We deserve some respect. Museveni and his goons cannot keep disrespecting us like this on a daily. That's some bullshit. Yeah, I said it. Someone send it to him. Antimagandi kati njogera olokuba ndieno kale. Kanchikole. I know busungu obunji nawe jirinyo joyo gere. Munyiza no kunyiza. What the? Terrence Howard. Anywho, it's been my time before my phone dies out. I'll catch you again next Saturday. For all of you who are still trying to find out how you can reach out to me, you can hit me up on any of my platforms. That's at Tina Fierce One on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all the platforms pretty much. Yes. And for all of you who want to help grow the page and you're wondering how you can reach out and support, I have super chats and super stickers. For those on Facebook, I have stars that can also help too. For the community on TikTok, it's quite simple. I'm going to give you my number in case you want to reach out and you want to advertise your small business or big business. It don't matter. I have the following. It's quite simple. Hit me up on 0754298325. Text only, because I will not be picking up your weird calls. I do not do that. I do not do that. But I love y'all. I'll catch you again next Sunday. No, Saturday. Man, what I need. What I need. And again, before I sign out, make sure you Google what a federal system is. Make sure you download your constitution. Let us be a proud Uganda that knows what we are all about. Let us speak, and speak. At some point, we shall be heard. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all dig it? All right, it's been my time. I'm out. Peace. Of course, I'm first going off on YouTube. I'll catch you again on Saturday. Hopefully, with the time as it goes by and the viewership grows, maybe we can start to do it twice a week. Who knows? Maybe it will even be daily. Someone was telling me, why can't you be like Kibe from Kenya? I'm like, hey, Kenyans support their own. Have you watched that man's YouTube? Money just be flowing. It gives him energy to do. People just be texting, commentary. They reach out. Hey, our people, when we post, they're like, Twakuko, Wagwam. Child. But anyway, me love you long time. I thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'll catch you on the flip side on Saturday. And in case you have some stuff you want to reach out to me, like I said, all my social media platforms are open. My DMs are open. Tina Fierce One on Twitter, Tina Fierce One on Facebook,
Tina Fierce 1 on Instagram, but that's a Tina with an H. And my Snapchat, which I never use. I really don't know how to work Snapchat, but yeah, we'll go around that. I'm out. Peace.